How was the money donated through United Way helpful to getting your program started?
Well, getting our program started, it literally was the start of our program. We were so grateful to United Way that you really helped the Northwest Michigan Food and Farming Network to launch this initiative to bring Double Up Food Bucks to our region. And I work at the Michigan Land Use Institute. We played a coordinating role in writing a lot of different grants throughout the community to bring the dollars in, and United Way started us off so that we knew that we had momentum. So we were really pleased with that, and we were successful in raising the full $50,000 that we needed to raise. The Fair Food Network, which is based in Ann Arbor, matched that with another $25,000. The Fair Food Network matched that with another $25,000. And that means that we now have $75,000 for Double Up Food Bucks, the low-income families who are on the Bridge Card, which is the new name for food stamps, that they can go to participating farmers markets and spend on locally grown fruits and vegetables. To do that, they match what they would spend with their Bridge Card spending, which again is the new name for food stamps that a lot of people know. So it's actually, they can spend up to $20 from their Bridge Card. They can get matched with Double Up Food Bucks tokens. And with their Bridge Card, they can buy anything that's available in the farmer's market that they could spend their Bridge Card on in a grocery store: bread, eggs, milk, and then they can use their Double Up Food Bucks tokens for fresh fruits and vegetables if they want to, divide it that way. So it's been really exciting. I had a lot of calls from a lot of people who are on the Bridge Card when we first put out the press release that it was happening, and people were really grateful. Other members of our food and farming network include people in health departments and Head Start, and we were talking just this morning, and people were at the farmers market and just talking about how families that those agencies work with are so grateful to have this program. And Kathy is actually a person who does use the Bridge Card, and she's got some pretty powerful stories to tell about what it means to her.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you're you got involved with this after they had all the funding in place and stuff.
Yes.
So how has it affected you?
Well, I can double my fruits and vegetables basically for free. And as I was telling Diane earlier, I'm not tempted to buy the junk food because I go to the farmer's market and everything's healthy there. So instead of going to the grocery store and just buying what I think I can afford, I can get more. I can double my money. And also I've come away with a lot of tips from the farmers of, for example, how to make things and how to use it, how to cook it, things like that, which you don't get in the grocery store.
Tell your fish story.
My fish story, I bought fresh fish, which is caught the day before, and I thought I was impressed with that because everything in the grocery store is from Canada, pre-frozen, and I thought this is fresh, caught the day before in our local area. And when I bought it, his wife told me 4 different recipes, and I walked away with it in ice. So you don't get that at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And that was with your Bridge Card, and then you can buy
Yes.
the fruits and vegetables with your Double Up tokens.
To make a whole dinner.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So do you plan on applying for funding again this year?
Well, right now for this year, this was actually a 3-year program, and so we're feeling pretty good for the program for this coming year. We're expanding out into other farmers markets in the region as a result, and we have 1 more year that we can do it with the money that we were all ready to raise in the community. After that, I think that Fair Food Network is going to assess what it's doing with the program, and it may be that we need to come back for some additional funding at that point. Based on the feedback that we're getting from people, it's been a really great use of money because people really, really appreciate being able to have the choice. A lot of times you can, you might go to a pantry or something which is serving extraordinarily important roles, but it's sort of what's there at any given time. Whereas in farmers market, that was another thing you mentioned to me this morning, Kathy, that you liked, was being able to have that variety. And the way she was describing it was even more variety than she could get in the grocery store in terms of the fruits and vegetables and other kinds of things there, different kinds of breads you mentioned, things
Right.
like that. So
Yes, breads, and I mean, honestly, there was some times I had to ask, what is this? And I used to work at Myers, so I should have known a lot of, and I didn't see that stuff at Myers. And just to know that, as I said, it's fresh, and they don't usually run out of things that grocery stores don't either, but there's, again, the more variety.
The United Way funding really, it helped us to then talk to other people about it, I think, because United Way is so well regarded in the community. And so I feel like it helped us to raise other dollars. It helped us to leverage other dollars in the community, to say to others, if you could give to this, know that United Way gave to it as well. And it really brought this sense of community together. And we worked up until we had a deadline to raise the $50,000. And, we raised it from a lot of different smaller sources that we could then pull it together. And, we just met our goal. We worked really hard. So if we hadn't had that, we would have been short a certain amount of money that we needed. We would have, worked really hard to find additional sources. But as I say, without it, we really wouldn't have had the momentum that I think that we were able to have. And we really appreciated, that United Way recognized that value of both providing really good food to people in need and at the same time being able to invest in the local food economy, so it's sort of that win-win impact in our region. And it also leveraged dollars from elsewhere to come to our region. So for me, because I was the person who went and spoke to your group of people from the community who, really are the people who listen to the proposals and then make a decision on it, I was very impressed with that process, that it's a true community process. And so, in terms of, there are a number probably of different ways that people can give, but it felt to me like United Way was a great community pooling of resources, and then with the community deciding about where would be some good places to put the dollars. So in that sense, I think United Way has been a great place to put those dollars. And it's, for me, I really felt that United Way and the people who are a part of it, including the volunteers who were reviewing the process, really listened and asked a lot of intelligent questions and really cared about it. So that was really great.